last few months, our sixth grade team has been considering innovative and modern ways to approach teaching and learning. We have done a lot of research. We have talked to other educators, we have done some reading, we have visited other schools that have different models for teaming, grouping, and the schedule. We have collaborated to pull the best of everything that we have learned to create an experience for our sixth grade class for next year. Our intention is always to create an opportunity that is most meaningful for our students, that will help prepare them for their future and get them excited about school.
So we are here today to share some exciting news with you about the new changes to our sixth grade experience. We have asked our amazing sixth grade team to share some preliminary information with you, and after some summer planning, we will give you even more updates.
As a team, we meet often and we talk about what's best for kids. And we've come up with, this new model, and we feel, the big thing that the kids need is a teacher who really understands the content, who's more of a master in one particular field instead of a generalist in all of them. So that's really where it first came about. And then through more conversation, we thought with this new model that by doing it, we can provide strong interdisciplinary work, which would be embedded in real-world experiences. And those experiences would be driven by students' interests and their strengths. We also see, especially towards the end of sixth grade, that these kids need movement and more independence, and this new model affords that opportunity. And they're also going to have more relationships with different adults in the building, and they're going to get to see a variety of different teaching styles, and we think that'll benefit them as well as they move into 7th and 8th grade.
Well, one of the big differences is that students will be moving between teachers for their core subject areas. And we really feel that this gives them an opportunity to benefit from the strengths and the teaching styles available in the sixth grade team. We also feel that teachers can then delve more deeply into their content area, and we think that'll benefit the students too. Another change is that another thing that we want to keep the same is that we want these students to maintain a connection to their home base like they've had in the past. And we will bring that into this new program. Students will be connected to their home-based teacher and also the home-based peers that they have in that home-based setting. We also want to weave into this program interdisciplinary work. So there'll be thematic units that'll cross curriculum, and the students and the teachers will be involved in creating those units, and those will be woven throughout the year. Another difference is that we want to incorporate learning outside of the classroom. Instead of field trips, we really want to view this as field study, where the students are taking the work that they do outside of the classroom and bringing it back for deeper study in the classroom. And the last additional change is that we want our year to be focused around a central theme, and we've chosen the central theme of community for this year. And in that theme, students will be learning about what makes up a community, but also what their role is within a community.
Interdisciplinary work will be project-based study that will be intentionally woven with high-powered standards and learning outcomes. Students will deepen their knowledge by applying what they are learning to more meaningful real-world situations.
A typical day in sixth grade will be much like any given day in the workplace. The children will have blocks of time designated for specific content study. However, the beauty of our new model is that we have ownership over our schedule, meaning that there's flexibility. If a particular subject, let's take science for example, needs more time and we need to go a little bit deeper, we have the ability to own that schedule and make the necessary changes. Another exciting change to our day in sixth grade is the end of the school day. Our children will have the opportunity to come together, a whole group, and meet. We can problem solve, and using that community theme, we'll be able to gather and work on field projects that we have going, break into smaller groups, seek help as needed with home-based teachers or any of their other content area specialists. It's just a great opportunity for students to seek what they need.
Students will be able to go to any one of their teachers for help, but we're looking for them to build a special relationship with their home-based teacher. Having a block of time at the end of the day built into our schedule allows them to also offer students the time to reach out and take ownership of their learning and to continue to build on their relationship with their peers.
This approach will allow our students to maintain the special relationship that they've always had with their home-based teacher, while also allowing them to be exposed to a variety of teachers with a variety of teaching styles. In addition, they'll learn more deeply and grow even more through our work on interdisciplinary themes, which will be planned together by all of their teachers. They'll also see how the concepts and skills that they learn in one course apply throughout all the courses. The schedule will enable us to provide targeted assistance, and most importantly, this new approach is going to allow us to nurture their increasing independence within a supportive structure.